Got a little horse in my throat. What's going on, everybody? It's Richie Rich here. Ones and twos, baby. Ones and twos, man. On ins out to life, the trucking life. See if anybody's up. I might go live later on when everybody's sleeping. Excuse me, clear my throat. Let's see. What's going on today, man? Take a little chill pill. Got a horse in my throat. I think my allergies acting up. That's sure. I hope it ain't my allergies. What's that? Inside this truck. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing out there in this wonderful world? Turn be close. All right. Can y'all hear me? I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Randall, what's up, man? Harvey, what's going on, my brother? What's up, man? I wasn't sure. I said maybe my reception's bad, man. I got my iPhone hooked up to the Wi-Fi router I got. I'm not sure if it's good reception. What y'all think about my AI videos, man? Think I play too much? I'm just having fun, man. All we do out here is think about things to do to keep ourselves occupied. That's all. Just having fun, y'all. Uh hey Lamont, what's up, my man? What's going on? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just having fun with the AI videos, guys. All we do is think about things to do out here on the road, man, and just do it. But I want to see everybody's good, man. What's going on with everybody? Hey, Ely, what's up, man? What's up, Mark? What's going on, man? It's good to see. It's good to hear from you guys. I haven't been live in a little while. I guess it's been a little while since I've been live. I've been making videos and stuff. I've been busy working and stuff, and my work schedule's been kind of. I've been starting like 1 or 2 in the morning and getting done sometime in the afternoon, which I actually like because 1 or 2 in the afternoon you can find somewhere to park. Your parking uh your parking percentage rate goes up. Man, my eye's a little red there. Must have poked myself in the eye. But yeah, I thought I'd call, man. Thought I'd, get on live and see how everybody's doing, man. I got laid out earlier by Tyson's driver. He said, "Stop posting all those videos and telling people to come. You're gonna mess it up." He might be right, and I might slow down. You know, keep it. Yay, Harvey, what's up, man? I'm definitely am, brother. I've been running, man. At least 500 miles a day. The other day I did 625, which I don't know what I was thinking, but I've been running miles, man, trying to do what I can do. This last week I did about 3,000 miles, so that's pretty good. I don't expect to do that every week. I think that actually this week's gonna be a short week. I think this week I might have only got maybe 1,800 miles for the whole week, and the reason for that is I took a reset, so I don't think that I'll have a lot of miles, but going in next week, I'll probably get back to 3,000 again, hopefully. Last year, Douglas. What's going on last year in Douglas? Douglas Hearn. Hearn, the name Hearn. Hitman Hearn. That's where I know that's from. Tommy Hitman Hearn. Thomas Hearn. Boxing. You a boxing fan? Hey, Douglas, what are you referring to? I didn't get that reference. But I'm just chilling, guys. I'm just, sitting here, gonna wait for a load. Pretty much I've been running from 1 in the morning to about noon, 1 o'clock, and I like that. I like driving in the middle of the night. There's less traffic on the road. I was in Dallas the other day, and man, that traffic in Dallas is so bad. Like Dallas Fort Worth area. Oh goodness gracious. So it makes me really want to continue to work the midnight shift. Excuse me, guys. John Johnson, 22 max a week at Walmart, laid back and enjoyable with a lot of money to be made. Oh, that's John. That's what's up, man. Hey, I'm glad you're happy there. I think Where Walmart beats Tyson is the activity pay. You guys get paid a lot of activity pay for everything you do. I'm sure eventually Tyson and other private fleet probably catch up. Usually one company sets precedent for everybody else, and then they fall in line eventually. Um, they have activity pay here, but it's very minimal. And what I mean by that is that's miles. Yes, we do. Yeah, you guys get a lot of activity pay. We get $25 per drop and hook, and last week I did like six of them. But that activity pay really does add up. I agree. Running that midnight oil, I'm with the Koch transportation. Hey, Kirsty, baby, what's up, girl? What's going on with you? What's going on? But yeah, I think that everybody eventually will probably get up with their activity pay. I think that's where a lot of Walmart drivers make their money. Oh, Kirsty, Mario, how's it there? She want to know how Koch is, Koch transportation. And that's a good question because a lot of guys are closing down. I think I read something about Bay and Bay going bankrupt. I think I read something like that. So I'm not sure, what's going on with them. Thoughts? This stream is LGBTQ friendly. The streamer is a certified and verified member of the LGBTQ community. Like and subscribe. Is that spam? What? Um. Okay. I mean, I got no problem with LGBTQ people, man. When I was a police officer in Washington D.C., I actually worked around the Adams Morgan area. If anybody's familiar with that, that's a high level of LGBTQ plus community. So that's not a problem. But I don't know what that's spam. It's spam on live. That's weird. But yeah, yeah. Bay and Bay Contact told me they don't know if they can make payroll week to week. Leave now for everyone there. Jeez, Kersey. So pretty much Kersey's saying that Bay and Bay is not sure they can make their payroll week to week. Oh, that's pretty bad. So that means that you can run your miles there. You may not get paid for them. You know. And if they can't pay you week to week, they're probably skipping on a lot of stuff like detention pay and bonuses pay and just everything. They're probably cutting a lot of corners. So it's time probably to bail out. So how much you taking home per week or every 2 weeks? 7.3. Um, no, we watched on Grinder. Oh, okay. 7.3. Over 2 grand a week. That's gross. Okay, that's not take home. I have taxes and 401k contributions and stuff like that, but over 2K a week. Kersey, they are changing their name to Bay Logistics or something. Have Kersey, that's a tactic for Bay and Bay not to pay their debts, to change their name. That's exactly what that is. I wouldn't work for them. Oh no, no, no. That's a red flag. When a company changes their name, that's a tactic for them not to pay their creditors and change their DOT number. And that's a very, very big red flag. Oh Jesus Christ. Sorry, I got a beetle in here. Yeah. Sorry, I had a beetle in here. Oh God. All these insects come from nowhere. I hate insects. Uh if you had tell me what you like. Mario Harvey, if you don't have a problem with LGBT then Q, then tell me what you like about it. I Harvey, what? Mario, what? I can't speak for that community. I'm not in that community. That's a weird question to ask me. Do I have do I have a problem with anybody? No. Rich, peace. Hey, what's up? What's up? Sorry, let me put my glasses on so I can read these things a little better. Man, where the hell did that beetle come from? Yeah. You know, no matter what you do to keep your truck clean, insects always find a way into your daggone truck, don't they? Oh, let me see here. Thank God. Yeah, I got it now. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I hate insects inside trucks, man. That's my pet peeve. You know, one time I told a student, I said, "Hey, listen, we're going out to this meat patch. We went out to Dodge City to pick up a load. I went inside to go take a shower, and I told him, I said, don't open any windows, okay, because bugs will be in here bugging us all day." And what did he do? He had the top bunk window open, and man, we got bit up by mosquitoes for the next freaking 6 weeks. Mario Harvey, they surely will. I don't know if you're having a conversation with me or what. If you don't, I'm confused about that. They surely will. Oh, okay. Hold on a sec, guys. I keep getting these notifications here. Block this off. Sorry. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry about that little distraction there. I got a little distracted, but yeah, Bay and Bay not paying for that's pretty red flag there. You know, that's pretty dangerous to work with them. You know, that means that they may not pay you, and they might use tactics to not pay you. So yeah, you know, a lot of companies are going bankrupt. A lot of them. Damn, I should have put that. Why did I do that? Mario, don't you have a lease payment to make? Hey, Jay Jones, ain't that the truth? I don't know what they're talking about. Hey, Randall, yeah, I don't know what they're talking about, man. But yeah, guys, I'm just here. I thought I'd get on live, see what's going on, everybody, man. Um, I'm sitting here chilling for a while. I'm wondering if my I think I am going to slow down, you know, telling people about Tyson and all that, what's going on here, because I don't want to make any more drivers upset. Because I already had one today kind of approach me. It's like, hey, knock it off. I don't want everybody coming here. And I guess you got to safeguard your money during these times, right? Because it's so unpredictable. But I feel like if because Tyson's recruiter told me that they're trying to build up the fleet for at least another 1,000 people. So if they do that, I'm sure that they'll take 1,000 loads away from another carrier, right? So I don't know if that will be a bad or good thing. You know what I mean? Uh, sorry guys, but I'm not going to be super long on here, guys. I'm just taking it easy, chilling like a villain here, man. About to catch a nap, I guess. Wow, 1,000. Yeah, Roger. The people at Tyson said they're trying to build up between the next 2 years 1,000 people. So eventually, right? All these private fleets want to haul their own freight. You know what I mean? And it just makes sense. Walmart's the same way. Walmart's trying to build their fleet up thousands of drivers too. So eventually they can cut off, all the contract carriers they have. So it's a numbers thing, and I figured, I put the information out there, help people get hired, maybe speed up the process a little more. Because unfortunately, not everybody can get hired with Tyson, and not everybody can get hired with Walmart. They can't. A lot of guys have blemishes on their backgrounds and driving records that causes them not to be able to get hired. So, that's what that is. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Roger. Cuts off all the big mega carriers is what it does. I tried to apply, but no positions in Houston area. Oh, I'm Highway say I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, Zay, did you give them a call on the phone and make sure? Because if they don't hire you in Houston, they can hire you out of Dallas or something like that. Okay, like I said in my one video, you don't have to live exactly wherever it's at. If they have a position for you, like in Dallas area, I mean, it's over the road. They just want you near like a terminal, the closest one to you. And even then, like my terminal is North Carolina, right? But I've been basically in the Midwest all month. So how do you feel about immigrant drivers? Uh, I ain't gonna touch that. Nah, no comment on that one, brother. Uh, I want all illegal immigrants out. That's what Bowman says. Well, here's the deal. It's not about being illegal or illegal. It's about being a safe driver. Rob Whitehead. Yeah, I'd be in Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Georgia. I have yet to really go to North Carolina, and I'm from North Carolina. So that's why I'm telling people, like, if you apply to the closest opening near where you think you live, and then give them a call because they may work with you. Do you know what I mean? Like I have a guy who he lives like in Jacksonville, but he works out of Georgia. Do you know what I mean? They're not hiring in Florida, but they are hiring in Georgia. So let's see here, Rich Rob. It's not that I'm happy, bro. I'm relaxed. You gotta understand the stress of being a lease purchase operator was a lot. Okay, worrying about truck brake maintenance, fuel, rate contracts, tolls. You know, it's a lot. It is a lot, especially in this market. So I'm happy to be away from that. Yeah, I am. I am. Sorry, guys. I'm moving around here trying to make sure I drop something. Uh, Vieta. I live in Raleigh. Okay. Apply. They're hiring out of Wilkes-Barre, Monroe, and something else. And if you apply, put my name down, man. Hook up. Look out for a brother one time. You was worried about that mortgage. Rob, that's not the only thing I was worried about. Trust me. You know, worried about life. I mean, when you're a lease purchase operator, right? You get a lot of front end money, but you don't get back end money, like I said. And the back end money be 401k, retirement, Social Security, stuff like that. Stuff that's important. Medicare, Medicaid, So let's see here. How is a lease purchase pay is inconsistent. I really don't like it. That's why I left too. You know, I came here to Tyson because I set my bar regularly. See, when you're a lease purchase, you want to try to set your bar high as possible. But here, I have a minimal threshold, which I'm cool with. You know, and the minimal threshold is bring something in rather than nothing. You know, Rob Whitehead, what initially made you apply for Tyson? They have never crossed my mind. Hey, Rob, me either. Me either. They never crossed my mind. And you know what's, Rob? I'm gonna tell you something, blood. They down the street from my house, 30 miles, and I never thought to apply for them. I never did. And you know what's crazy? For the last 13 years, that's all I did is reefer work. I'm talking far as picking up reefer trailers and dropping them, beat loads. But I never thought to say, hey, let me go work for Tyson. And something happened where I just bit the bullet. And you know what? I'm glad I did because it's kind of working out. Okay. I'm not, see, here's the thing, guys. I'm not saying that I'm making all the money and all this and that. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is Tyson's a little more consistent, especially in this market. And then that's what we really need. It's consistency. What's she doing? Oh. So anyway, let me get these comments. Metal, what's up, brother? Trucking so long, why don't you own? Hey, vlogs, I tried to, man, but I don't want to own a truck. If you look at one of my old videos, I explain exactly why I don't. But in short form answer, own a truck, you need to have contracts, not no lease purchase or no broker freight. Okay, you need to be having a contract with an actual customer. That's how you own a truck. Okay, this lease purchase or broker stuff that people are doing is garbage. Okay, it's garbage. You shouldn't be giving anybody a percentage of your money when you have 100% of the responsibility. It doesn't make sense. But some people out here prefer to do that, and it's stupid. So basically, you give Landstar 35%, what, Prime 29%, who else? Anybody, any percentage, right? And then your truck needs a rebuild for 40 grand. You got 100% of that cost. It doesn't make logical sense. Okay? Roger, stay safe. Good luck on everything. Thank you, Roger. I'm leased with Welfare Express. I do about 2K a week and make about $1,100. I run about $1.75 per load, looking for better. Hey, Ravager, come to Tyson and put me as a reference. You'll make way more than that. If you're being serious, you'll make way more than that. Tyson told me they're about to lay off 20K new drivers. I think you fall under that category, bro. Hey, we'll see. You know, we'll see. If it's God's will, brother, it's God's will. Metal. Lay low for a year or two, man. I feel like we're going to get a resurgence after these new immigrant laws hit. We might. I'm happy you up, bro. If anybody deserves it, it's you. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate you. Medulla Alagata. What's the difference between people that are successful at leasing than those that aren't? Really, it's perspective. Okay? It's your perspective. That's all. You know, you might be successful at leasing. You might not have no family or bills to take care of. You might be great, you know. I'm in Atlanta and Tyson said I lived far from the terminal for OTR. Uncle Buff, really? You sure? Atlanta? The terminal's in Macon. You might want. You sure? There's a terminal in Macon. That don't make sense. Metal. That's my plan. I'm just hiding. Yeah. I heard prime owner out to get good loads. Ugh. Okay, it's spam. I guess got more spam. Trucker and old snapper. Type. Oh, hey, old snapper. What's up, man? How are you doing, man? Old snapper. Please tell me that guys are sending you $1 every time I mention it, man. This old snapper here, he's going through a little health battle right now and needs our support. It's good to hear from you, buddy. Snapper says Tyson's definitely the place to be. I made more money there than I did leasing. Yeah, see, Snapper, it's consistent here, and that's the thing that I try to tell guys, you know, because a bad week in leasing will leave you negative, but a bad week here at Tyson may leave you a few $100s in your bank. Okay, sometimes you have to, in this market, and especially what's going on right now, leasing is not the ideal. Okay, be honest with you, leasing's probably been out the picture for the last 3 4 years. To be honest, because these rates and these brokers and these things that are going on in this industry are just so shady that it's making it hard for the common man to make any kind of money. My company isn't closing; it has its own freight. 2,000 week consistent. Kersey, you doing all right? Hey, Snapper, I'm praying for you. Hey, Kersey. Hey, she gave you a shout out, man. Uh, I'm all right. A few people have sent a couple bucks. I appreciate the help. Not working. The medical bills suck. Yeah, brother. Listen, I know. I'm so sorry, bro. You're going through that. I hope you're winning that fight, though, bro. I hope you are, man. Uncle Buff. Thank you, Snapper. I'm at your old place. Oh, okay. Okay. You must be working at your old company you used to work for, Snapper. I made good money at Tyson. Yeah, it's decent, man. You gotta get used to some things, but I'm more of a start my day at 1 o'clock in the morning, end at 1 o'clock afternoon type of guy. Okay. Hey, thank you for subscribing, brother. Vlogs recommendation on a $20 movie. I hope you win, Snapper. Okay, they're true. Which one, Buff? Hey, Snapper, want to know which company you went to. Let's see. Everybody needs to pick up a trucking and move the Pokemon trading. Are you for Tyson or over the road, Metal? I'm over the road, but Metal, they have local in my area, and I think that. Oh, that freezing. Hold on a second. Hold on. Am I there? Hello. Oh, come on, no. I think it's shut down. Oh, you just can't. You can hear me? Yeah, hold on a second, guys. Hold on. I think my Wi-Fi done jumped up on me. A second, I'm gonna work it out. Come on, why do you do that? Folks there? Let me see. Here we go. I'm back. My bad, guys. My bad. Hey, Uncle Buff said he went to Poly. Oh yeah, when Snapper used to work for Poly Trucking. Okay. Would you trade your Tyson for Walmart if you could, Rob? Um, Rob, I'm gonna make a video about Walmart and Tyson. And what I want to talk about is the comparison from my perspective. And I'm gonna tell you something. You guys saw the video I made about the Walmart driver who was fired for cussing at the camera. That's kind of a thing to me. The slip seating is a thing to me, and the uniform's a thing to me too. Tyson does have a uniform shirt, but we don't have to wear it. So there's a few things in there that I'm like, yeah, I don't think I can. Okay, Buff, Polly's a decent company. 2 years, that means you were there before I left. Okay. We can hear you. Okay, Zay. I'm back on camera, man. My Wi-Fi jumped up on me. Uh, that would be a good video comparing Tyson and Walmart. Yeah, Snapper. I'm gonna talk about that when I get a little time because I have talked to a couple Walmart drivers and I've talked to a couple Tyson drivers, and I'm gonna give my perspective. Even though Walmart makes good money, they beat everybody with this activity pay is what really make their money at. But is it worth some of the things that you have to go through to do it? Some guys say yes, and some guys say no. Okay. Actually, in my orientation class, there was a guy who worked for Walmart for a few years, and he left for medical reasons. And he said he didn't want to go back, even though they invited him back. He didn't want to deal with the stress, and he'd start telling me things that he experienced. Okay. Let's see here. Let me catch up. I'd like to know exactly what he said. Yeah, I will. I'll let you know, Rob. I'm gonna make a video about that. I'll probably make it in the next couple of days. Left hazmat tanker for Polly because of your video, sir. Oh wow. Okay. Isn't Wildbeard at Tyson? I don't know. I haven't seen him. Are you ready for turkey? I am. I'm a fry one. Metal. I need to get a good local job, but no one's hiring, Rich. So I'm on ice, as I like to put it. Snapper. Polly's decent, especially if you get a good truck. I enjoy being able to pick my outbound loads. Shamarcus, what's up, man? What's going on, man? Ooh, had a really good Arnold Palmer. Oh, that was good. Uh, let's see. Grand Prix Trees. Guy at my current company tried to tell me to join Walmart. And I told him about what you experienced in Clinton. Oh, yeah, yeah. You mean Lawrence, South Carolina. Yeah. Yeah, that was brutal. And I got another video of a guy who went through the same thing, but he went through the same thing in Indiana. So I'm gonna make a Walmart video, and I gotta be careful how I make it because a lot of guys who watch my channel work for Walmart and they're gonna have something to say. Okay, so I gotta craft it right. Let's see here. Rob, my boy, just got on with Walmart last week. He said everyone walks around happy there. Yeah, Rob, they put on a fake facade. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what happened to me when I was there. The morning we were doing our exercises, they wanted me to sing the Walmart cheer. And I was kind of pissed, right? So I didn't really sing it. One of the instructors walked up to me. He's like, I didn't see you singing. And I was like, I'm a little sick. Oh, okay. But they were checking for my attitude there. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Walmart likes to hire people who are diehard Walmart people. The ones who will stop a bullet for Walmart. I'm telling you. Let's see here. Let's see. Um, Truck and Old Snapper said Tyson was the kind of company you could go to and retire. Yeah, I think you can. I think you can here, man. As long as the fleet manager's cool, the loads are consistent like they have been. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of Tyson to Tyson drops too. So yeah, and you know what? I discovered a lot of Tysons I didn't even know were there. I had no idea. None. I thought 13 years I've been in every Tyson facility, and I was wrong. There's more. Football season. Greetings, Rich. Quick question. Do you play football or football? I used to in college, in high school. I did. Howie Zay. Wait, let's see. Message reacted. Okay. I know at Walmart you can get fired for dumb stuff. There's a lot of office politics. Yes, it is. Oh my God. Listen, I done talked to a couple guys that got fired too. So I'm gonna make a big Walmart video in the next couple days. And it's not me hating on them or anything, but like I said, Walmart's a good company, but they're kind of a horrible employer. You know what I mean? And I'll get further in detail about that. Shamarcus, KLM holds a lot of Tyson's freight and trail. Yeah, they do. They do. You know, eventually a lot of these private fleets are going to be cutting those guys out the slack. And it's just how business is going to go. You know, I'm sure they are. I mean, from what I heard in the office, they're trying to hire 1,000 more Tyson drivers. You know, they want to hire 1,000 more. So why would they do that? You know what I mean? V Trucking, what's up? What's up? No more Walmart recruiting bonus, so Walmart drivers aren't making videos now. Wow, is that what it is? That's terrible. Wow. You know, Walmart had one of the best recruitings. They were paying $5,000 a driver, 5K a driver to work for Walmart. And from what I heard, they paid it out in the first 30 days too. So they probably got tired of getting burned on that. Yeah, we'll see, man. Uh, I always wish Tyson would have made a lane for Tyson trucks at the plants. Yeah, you know, Snapper, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Like Walmart does. Um, so far it's been okay. I've been to a couple plants where they've been okay. I was at a plant the other day where they turned a driver around because he didn't have enough low locks in his truck to get loaded. But when I showed up, I had no low locks. They let me in because Tyson has a policy where they don't want drivers in back of the truck. So we don't even carry low locks in back of our truck at all. And I'm gonna tell you something. I love that. You know, if you guys listen to my last video, I fell at the back of a truck twice. Once I hit some snow and I was okay, but the second time put me in the hospital for 2 weeks. I cut my leg and it turned septic. Uh, V Trucking. I'm a Walmart driver. Oh, okay, V Trucking. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna talk about your company in the next couple of days, bro. I'm just gonna talk some comparison from what I understand and what I see. So don't take it personal. It's not. I'm not bashing them. You know, like I said, Walmart's a good company. They are. They're just a horrible employer. Well, I think. You know, and they fix and get a union in there. They keep doing some of the things that I'm hearing. But that's my opinion, right? They still allow us trucks when I was there. They even would pay us to unload our shelves. Oh, okay. Yeah, they changed that, bro. They don't want nobody back in the trucks at all. You know, they don't want you back there climbing, sweeping out, or doing anything, putting load locks up or nothing. They want you to, they don't want you to do anything. You know, so hey, that's a plus for me. They also they changed a few things too. I think from when you were here last, they don't allow people to park on the side of the road anymore either. Like a sit and duck policy. You know, they'll put disciplinary action on you if they catch you on Sam Sarah doing that. Grumpy Tree. Then Walmart videos keep going on the road, Rich. Yeah, yeah. People get mad when I make them. I understand. I understand. But I'm not bashing Walmart. I'm just, my opinion. You know, I've been out here 13 years, and I got an opinion. You know, but guys, I appreciate my subscribe. Let's see, Tyson, Marvin Parker. Man, Tyson fired me because I wore my hat to the back. They suck. Marvin, that ain't true. That ain't true. They didn't fire you for that. They used to let us park on the road back then, but I was normally in plants or near them most of the time. Yeah, they changed the policy. This summer that passed, a driver was killed parking on the side of the road. So they made a policy. You know, when somebody happens, they change policy. They're strict on closed toe shoes when I was there. Not so much now. Not so much. And I would give you a wink to tell you why. Okay, but not as much as they used to be. You know. Some places you want to put on closed-toe shoes because all that chicken muck and stuff, you know. But other places they're not tripping. Hey, Rob Whitehead, what type of stuff do they tell you in Walmart orientation? Oh, they tell you about the company. That's it. The benefits. They don't show you the exercises. They tell you about them, and that's it. Pretty much it. The next day, you're being evaluated. That's it. Oh man, myself. I wonder if my allergies are acting up. My eye looks a little swollen. Hey, Metal, you can't wear slides. Nah, man. I got a nasty ingrown toenail. I need my slides. Nah, like, Snapper, they used to be probably strict, but now it ain't like that. But you don't want to wear no slides in the chicken plant where chicken stuff everywhere. You know what I mean? That's probably not too good. I always wear closed toe shoes, but I did see guys get in trouble for having slides on. I wouldn't be in a Tyson's plant with no sandals on. Yeah, brother, I wouldn't either, man. It's a lot of bacteria and stuff like that. I'm sure you can catch a staph infection there, from the chicken blood. Hey, Rob, the driver walk around with their chest out. Yeah, Walmart dudes. Yeah, they do. Walmart, Walmart, they target and they hire people who are kind of cultish, that live, bleed, and die at Walmart. They target those folks. And you know what? You can't blame them because think about this. Say you were born in backwoods Mississippi. The most you ever made in your life is $10 an hour. And here comes Walmart with a $110,000 job. You too would act different. You know what I mean? So you can't blame these folks. That's just the way it is. And Walmart's good at seeking out those people. So what's going on here? Okay. Hey, terminal manager asked me what type of truck do I want. I want one of those Peterbilts. I got a freight shaker now, but I want a Peterbilt. Those 579s. I think I want one of them. As big as Walmart is, no way their drivers should slip seat. Yeah, laid back. I agree with you 100%. And actually, I thought about that the other day because that doesn't make sense to me. Walmart is a almost $1 trillion company, right? They got money, and why are they slip seating drivers? Makes no sense to me. It's they should be assigning trucks. Snapper, here's one that I watched your old video about Tyson's 4 years ago. Okay. And here's one thing they did change that I like. You are no longer required to park at a chicken house on home time. You can actually take your truck home. I think Snapper made a video and I saw he said that you had to park your truck at a chicken house and then go home from there. But they actually changed that policy and they let you park in your driveway. So I think that's a huge plus. Um, Sound like prison. You know what, Rob? It does. It does. It does. When I started driving, Walmart was my goal, but I never went there. They were never hiring in my area. Hey, Snapper, that's very true. Um, Walmart didn't really start aggressively hiring to probably about 4 years ago. Because before then, the catch an opening was very rare. Okay. But yeah, they recently started, and it's going to disappear again. Shamarcus, Tyson's a good company. They owe 35 other companies as well. Ballpark, Jimmy Dean's, Hillshire, Sara Lee. It's crazy because be buying brands, but the same person makes all of them. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I had a Mac when I was at Tyson. Wow. A Snapper, there's no more Macs. They got a whole lot of Volvos, though. A lot of Volvos. They got some Peterbilts, a lot of Freightliners. I told them I didn't want a Volvo because they seem a little tight to me. Yeah, I'm a big guy, so I need my space. But the terminal manager asked me what truck I wanted. I told him I want a Peterbilt 579. So I think I'll probably hold out for that. My truck is due to be turned in soon. Um, I agree with laid back about slip seating. Yeah, Rich, all the money goes to the top. Those referral bonuses are going in somebody's pocket, just not us. Yeah, that's nice. I hated having to park at the plant. It was like 60 miles from where my truck was there. You're home. Ooh. Yeah, they changed that, bro. Thank God they did, bro. Rich, what you gonna do with that towel? Oh, I ain't gonna repeat that. Same with the cheap Mouthfeel cereal. They make that stuff along the name brands like Frosted Flakes. Uh, Simpson is a no go for me. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sharing the same bed, that's kind of unsanitary. Being honest with you, it's unsanitary. You know, but Walmart don't care. I'm shocked that people didn't catch tinea vigilitis, the fungus, or some kind of wigworm. You know, but they will. I guess they'll learn. Anyway, fellas, I'm about to disappear for a minute, man. I'm about to go here, grab me some food. I just wanted to tap on here for a little while, man, to see how you guys are doing. I'm so happy to hear from Snapper. It appears you'll be in a better situation. The trucks become homes. That'll be like letting someone live in my house when I'm not there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sleep in your bed. Yeah, oh no. And not everybody's hygiene's up to par either. You know, Snapper, I'm going to talk about Walmart and Tyson in a couple of days, and I'm gonna address that. Walmart is a $1 trillion company, and they're doing that cheap shit by slip seating. I don't think it's right. Guys will take it because they're getting paid, but I don't think it's right. Like I said, Walmart being the biggest employer in the United States, they fixed to get a union. They probably need one. You know what I mean? Anyway, Rob, thank you, Rob. Wish me good luck. Uh, Tigger, much. I'm not sleeping with anybody but myself and I. Yeah. Hey, Snapper, have a good night. Glad I caught the live. Have a good, excuse me, I have good days and bad days, but I'm fighting this cancer. Bro, not sure how it will turn out, but I'm glad I have worked around all of y'all. Hey, Snapper, appreciate you, man. Listen, I really mean from the bottom of my heart that I hope you get better. Okay? I want everybody to keep Snapper and his family in our prayers. Heavenly Father, please lay hands on Snapper and get him through this cancer. Okay? I'm hoping, I'm pulling for you, man. But good luck to you, Snapper, and we'll talk to you soon, buddy. Metal, need more videos, Rich. Tech Hygiene, Walmart, Chicken, and Tyson's. Oh, I couldn't imagine slip seating at Tyson. That'd be disgusting. Oh, God. Thank God. Anyway, guys, I love you guys. Peace, love.